Hello, my name's Megan. Welcome to my YouTube channel where I vlog about various things in my life, including health and fitness, largely food, study and dogs. Today I'm going to be doing a video on having all my childhood favourite foods. This isn't what I ate all the time as a child, otherwise I would be malnourished. But these are my go-to favourites from my earlier years. For breakfast, I am having some Ready Brek. Apologies for the appearance, I just have not showered yet. So, I actually already had some Ready Brek. I've got it in a box, because otherwise, when it's in the bag in the cereal box, every time you open it, it just goes poof. Ready Brek. Almond milk, which I didn't have when I was a child. Alas, I'm now lactose intolerant. I can't remember the last time I had this. I know I had Ready Brek on the morning of my marathon. It's probably not in date actually, this Ready Brek. I'm also going to have a coffee. I wouldn't have had a coffee as a child, but I'm not a child, so I need a coffee in the morning. So I have the Ready Brek. I've made it really, really runny because I don't think I would have liked it too clarty as a child. I mean, it's very plain, but quite a lot of the things that I liked and still like a little bit are just plain, really. So, I mean, it just tastes like Ready Brek. It's, yeah, plain. But I mean, it's sort of like OT. I mean, if it got me through a marathon, surely it can get me through like a day in lockdown. It has so little flavour though. The Ready Brek is done. I feel full, just wasn't exciting. So now I'm going to do adult things like clean my kitchen. We also have a workout planned as well. So I've done my yoga workout and stretches, cleaned a bit of the kitchen, showered, hence the wet hair. Time for a morning snack. I'm going to pair it with a banana because I'm quite hungry, but I have this strawberry Nesquik. Again, I already had this in my house. When we were little, Rhiannon and I used to have strawberry Nesquik from these cups, actually. I still have the same cups. It matches my outfit. The IKEA plastic tumblers, for some reason I have them now. That door is still open. Used to have them out of the plastic cups, and that scene on Mary Poppins where she's giving, I think she's giving the kids some sort of medicine, and it's a different flavour depending on like who has the medicine, and it's a different colour. I've just realised I have paint in the bottom of this and have drunk from it since. We used to pretend that we had cups of rum punch. Rhiannon can't remember this, but we used to have the cups, have the Nesquik and like spoon it out, not the powder, the drink, and pretend that we were having like different flavours of things. So yeah. Strawberry Nesquik. Okay, I'm going for this because I want more Nesquik and these cups are tiny. Take 2 level teaspoons of Nesquik and 200 mils of cold semi-skimmed milk. I mean, I have soy milk. Well, that's more than 200 mils. Is that 400 mils? My equivalent of a protein shake today. To be fair, soy milk has protein in. I doubt Nesquik's probably got sugar in it. Yeah, it has a lot of sugar in it. So, I've literally cleaned this work surface this morning. What is my life? I'm gonna go for 3. Did it say heaped or level? Level, that was definitely heaped. Okay. Oh, it's going pink, it's going pink. definite floating bits. I don't really know why I'm doing a taste test. I know exactly what strawberry Nesquik tastes like, but I like strawberry Nesquik. For lunch, I remember on Saturdays we always used to have beans on toast because it seemed to be that all my friends came around to play, so Mum just made mass beans on toast. Also, I remember making bread buns, bread rolls when we were little in the shape of hedgehogs and plats and things like that. So I'm going to combine the two. I have some bread ready under here. I did not need it myself, I put it in the bread maker. So I'm going to make the little bread rolls, put them in the oven, and then have them with baked beans. These are the breads. This one's a plat. I think you can tell it's a plat. These are meant to be hedgehogs. It has like one spike. I'm not really sure what happened there. Got the plat. I've got the beans as well, but the beans are so hot. It's very crunchy. It tastes a bit like a French bread. Oh, it's nice. The beans are just gonna taste like beans. I still love beans now, and bread, to be fair. I just love carbs, you know? You gotta do the dippy. The dippy is good. Hello. 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 Oh, Henley. What you been doing? You've been chasing pheasants? Hey, oh, you got your bear! For afternoon snack, I have something that I don't think I had very regularly, but I liked a lot. So it's basically carb on carb. Again, I've got bread, I've got crisps. So I'm gonna make a crisp sandwich. We wouldn't have had these crisps. I think we would have had like Safeway's version of Tesco Value, but I don't think Safeway exists anymore. So Cherryade. It is now sugar-free, so it just tastes of sweetness, if I'm honest. It was much better when it had sugar in. Plastic white bread as well. I liked plastic stuff. My mum used to make us loads of nice homemade things. I just wanted plastic bread. Awful. Also, in the co-op, I just couldn't find any like normal size packets of crisps. Of like normal crisps. They were grab bags, which seemed huge. I realise you can't actually see this crisp sandwich. You still can't see it. It is there though, I promise. That was an intense crunch. Look at that though. I'm making a mess. I know it's simple, but it's just so good. I feel like it definitely needs the spread. I feel without the spread, it would be missing something. For tea, I've been inspired by when we used to have sleepovers at Tony's house. Me, Tony and Amber, who are my childhood friends, we used to have a lot of potato smileys. So I have potato smileys. I also have Aldi's plant menu chicken nuggets. And I found some Quorn fishless fingers in my freezer as well. A lot of beige on there. But I also have their canned green beans. I had to like hack it with a knife and 2 can openers and a spoon that I bent because the ring pull came off. So it's these cut green beans because when we were in France, we used to go to a place called Flunch, which was in the supermarket Auchan, like the restauranty bit. And they had like the nicest green beans and you used to be able to get them from France and they're like canned green beans. And like, so my food that I always used to have there was like a slice of ham, loads of chips because they had really nice chips there, and loads of green beans. So I've got green beans, I've got a lot of potato smileys and chicken nuggets and fish fingers. So I'm gonna have these now for tea. I put ketchup on the side because you've gotta have ketchup with these things. The beans are good, not as good as the French supermarket beans, but they are good. And also helps to get some of my fibre day and have not done well today. As I said before, I did not eat like this as a child. Every day at all. I was not allowed to do that. If I had the choice, I would have done. I was not interested in vegetables at all, apart from these green beans from France. We didn't have like a treat cupboard or anything like that either. We did have a lot of like homemade things, like cakes and things like that. We had a cake every week, but we didn't have a treat cupboard. I do now. Oh, those potato smileys are still fantastic, to be fair. We used to have like, we'd cook all the potato smileys and then just have like a massive pool of ketchup and just dip it all in. It was great. I think it's a balanced meal. I've got my carbs, my protein and my fat, and some veg. I don't have a drink though, I think that's empty. So I don't know if I can do any more Cherryade. It's very fizzy, you know. Obviously at sleepovers we'd never use cutlery. Dip the potato smile with your hand. Sophisticated now though, aren't I? One day I'll use a knife. Well, that was thoroughly enjoyable. I'm a little bit carved out, which is quite a lot for me to say. For the rest of the evening, I'm having a Netflix party with one of my friends, Joe. What we do is we both watch something on Netflix at the same time, WhatsApp each other about it, about plot and various quotes and what people are wearing, their hairstyles, things like that. And I'm going to be watching Matilda because it's my favourite film. And we watched it in year 2 at Christmas. We watched it in school and then I think, did I get it for my birthday afterwards?
Anyway.
I have some sweeties for that. When I was younger, my friend Joe, different friend to Netflix party Joe, we grew up together because our parents went to university together. When we always used to get snacks, I was definitely much more the sweetie person. She was much more like the chocolate person. That will be my snacks for the film. Thank you very much for watching this video. It's been a perfect excuse for me to just basically eat a lot of carbs, but just have a throwback to what I used to eat as a child. What I have realised though, with the minimal amount of food that I had to buy as extra for it, I just still eat like I did in the 90s. And looking through photos today, I dress quite similar to what I did in the 90s. So I think I'm just still a 90s child, really.